Alrighty, what's going on, guys? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. The man with a plan, the man with the knowledge, and busy day today. My back is sort of sore, so what I did was I watched a 1997 Nitro from January 13th. Uh, Very good Nitro where the Giant broke into the locker room in the NWO and demanded a match with Hulk Hogan that night. And it did come about, but there was a lot of interference. Then I also watched the movie Million Ways to Die in the West with Charlize Theron, Neeson, um, Seth MacFarlane, and Amanda Seyfried, along with Neil Patrick Harris. Very, very good movie, sort of like a comedy western. And I just got done, finally, I got the opportunity to watch TNA Impact from Thursday night, and another solid show for TNA. I'm really liking where they're going. Gail Kim ended up defeating Angelina Love for the Knockouts title because Hebner, Brian Hebner, ended up being the referee after Kurt Angle made the change from Brian Stifler. And of course, Velvet Sky got thrown out of the match. She had to go backstage. And the defeat by Gail Kim ended up defeating Angelina Love, becoming her, I believe it's her fourth Knockouts title. So congratulations to Gail Kim. We saw a lot of other good stuff as well. We saw a three-way tag team match with the Wolves against the Menagerie and against the Bromans, uh, Zima Ion, and of course Jesse Goddard's. The Wolves, of course, kept their titles in a pretty good three-way match, three-way tag team match. So that was good as well. Kurt Angle really showing his authority this week, and we saw a segment with Austin Aries wanting to get a shot at the X Division title, and Kurt told him next week he will get that opportunity. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Um, just a lot of good stuff. Bully Ray and EC3 in a tables match was a really, really good match. Of course, Rockstar Spud interfered, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, here comes Rhino running into the ring. Looked like he was going to gore Rockstar Spud, and he stopped, turned around, and he gored Bully Ray. And EC3 came in the ring and threw Bully Ray through the tables to end up winning that match. We saw some pretty good segments with Bobby Roode being attacked by MVP and Kenny King, and Roode going to see Kurt Angle wanting a match, and they ended up having a street fight match, Bobby Roode against Kenny King, and Bobby Roode really took it to town on Kenny King in a pretty good street fight match. I mean, all in all, Impact was very, very good. Um, Angle told Bobby Lashley he was going to have a match with Eric Young, and Bobby Roode decided after a conversation with Eric Young he was going to be in Eric's corner, and MVP came out to be in Lashley's corner, but they both interfered early on in the match, and Earl Hebner decided to get rid of them, and they threw both of them out, or he threw both of them out. So it was just Eric Young and Bobby Lashley in a pretty good main event, which saw Bobby Lashley really show what he can do and how powerful he really is. Eric Young gave it his all. He put up a good fight, and it was actually a pretty good title match. But all in all, at the very end, Bobby Lashley ended up coming out top and retaining the TNA World Heavyweight title. One of the things I noticed on this Impact was there was no Dixie Carter, and this is really a good thing. Um, because I think she knows she's been on TV too much, and too much of one thing can sort of get stale after a while, and that's how I feel about the WWE with Stephanie McMahon. But we'll talk about that another time. But so all in all, a really good week of professional wrestling with Raw and Hartford on Monday night. That was phenomenal. And then Impact on Thursday night was a very solid show. And actually, even SmackDown last night was a pretty darn good show as well, with the main event with Ambrose and Randy Orton. We saw a little bit of interference Well, not really so much interference by Seth Rollins because Ambrose did attack Rollins, and then it got to be a double team, and finally Roman Reigns came in and sort of saved Dean Ambrose. But so really good week in the world of professional wrestling. So I'm looking forward to it all next week to go all over again. And again, you got to give kudos to TNA because they really have put on a pretty solid show. Um, they have a lot of segments, yeah, and they did have another segment which I failed to mention was Gunner and Samuel Shaw running into Mr. Anderson, and Gunner had told Shaw that he needs to do the right thing and apologize to Christy Hemme, and Anderson went along with him, and Samuel Shaw did. Now, I don't know where this is going to lead. Is Samuel Shaw going to be a face here in TNA? Remains to be seen. But the storyline's been going on for quite some time now, and Gunner is the guy that trying to rehabilitate and and change the outlook of Samuel Shaw. So pretty good things. I mean, I really enjoyed Impact. Unfortunately, I didn't watch it live on Thursday, or not to say live, but when it was airing on Thursday. Um, but yeah, again, I'm having a lot of back issues right now, and I can't seem to get rid of the pain. I got the nerve problem going down the leg, and so it's sort of hard to sit up and watch things. And if you lay down, you have a tendency to fall asleep. So everybody knows all about that. But it's been a gorgeous day here in Hartford, Connecticut. It's in the 70s, no humidity, uh, and I just had a fun day watching Nitro and then the movie and then watching TNA. And so it's been a really, really good day for me as far as all that goes. And again, anybody that likes TNA Impact that didn't get to watch Thursday's Impact, um, watch it. You won't be disappointed. And again, I I stay away from spoilers, but a lot of them come around every now and then, and it's going to happen when you have a lot of tapings way ahead of time. And that's one of the things that TNA needs to get away from because I think it'll really boost their ratings, especially now. If TNA was doing these shows live week after week and there was no tapings, the ratings would have to go up because they put on a really good show, a very good product. And I think just for the simple fact that the shows are taped and people can read spoilers, they'll read about them. And if there's a match they want to see, sure, they'll tune in. But, if they're satisfied with what they read as far as the results go, they're not going to tune in. And that's the same thing is going on for SmackDown. They're hurting too as far as ratings go. Their ratings have declined, and I just think the spoilers out there today. There's so many spoilers out there that really are hurting the uh, the shows. So but it's all up to the promotions to solve this issue, and until they do, it's just going to be a continual thing, week after week after week. So anyway, a great TNA show, very solid show. If you haven't caught it yet, catch it. There's a lot of sites you can go to and watch the show. So peace out, everybody. Have yourself a great Saturday night, and we'll see you all next time. This is the one and only Iceman.